Portage-la Prairie, Manitoba is a town located 75 kilometers west of Winnipeg. It's home to well-respected elder Gladys Cook. We posed the question, what gives her vitality?
The motivation to help other people as people have helped me, so it's kind of like giving it back to the people that were good to me. So, and I had to learn that there was good in other people, so I could follow that kind of plan in my life. I was taught well. I had a grandmother that was very, very staunch in her belief. She was a Christian, but we always parallel what we believe traditionally with her teachings and with the teachings that I learned from going to ceremonies. So the big thing was always say thank you to Creator. Thank Him every day for your life, and thank Him for your health, and thank Him for people around you that are there for you, and thank you that you are able to help others. And so prayer is standing for the high standard in my life right now. It always has been.
Gladys says spirituality has always given her strength.
Implement a lot to do with nature in my life too. The birds are message carriers, so they tell you different little things. And I remember when I was in residential school, when we had our classes, and I sat beside a big window, and I used to see a bird would come and land on a tree, just outside the window. And I would think, oh, my mother is sending a message saying that everything's okay at home. And I would take that as something that the birds do, and they're spiritual. Everything in life is spiritual. And the birds were my messages, just even though I didn't see, even though I didn't really, nobody ever told me that, I just put that in my mind, because if you learn everything is spiritual, everything is in your life is there for a reason. You know, I learned to put them into my own perspective in life to help me see good in everything.
Gladys says the owl is her spirit guide. She discovered this when she was 10 years old.
And then I was going back to the house, going back to this kitchen, like we had a back steps. And so I was going up and here, an owl landed on my shoulder. And then when I kind of glanced and tried to look at my shoulder, and the owl put his head down like this, and he said, "Ho!" He went like that, "Ho!" And my father and my grandfather used to say that. And it was because when they were pleased, because we would do something that without being told. If there was the pail was half empty, fill the pail up and go and get some nice fresh clean water, cold water. And he would be pleased and he'd say, "Oh," he'd say that. It made us feel good that we were doing something that they appreciated. And that's what the owl, and I said, the owl sounded like my grandfather. Yeah, so, and everything, ever since then, I thought he came to visit me in the form of an owl. I call him my spirit guide.
And Gladys says the owl has been a part of her life ever since. Just like Aboriginal spirituality, something that Gladys always carries with her.
So that's that.